Hello beautiful people of the internet and welcome to my channel. I'm Haley and today I'm doing my monthly wrap up for July. I read 8 books in July, so we're gonna get into them. The first book that I read was Remainders of Him by Colleen Hoover, and I totally recommend it to you guys. It was amazing, made me feel everything. I love it. The cover is, let me try to enlarge the cover for you guys so you guys can see it. I absolutely love this book, and if you don't read any of the other ones, read this one. So yeah, that's what the book cover looks like. Absolutely loved it. You should read it. 10 out of 10. Recommend. These books, I don't know if they're going to be in the particular order that I read them or not, but we're just going to go on with like a list. So the Mermaid's Revenge is actually by Amy Cross, and it is another book that I read. It was like really dark, but it said horror, like, but I thought it was going to be a little bit more lighthearted, but it got into some touchy subjects. It's called The Terrified World of Sylvia. Sylvia lives with her mother in a luxurious penthouse apartment. For Sylvia, everything is a cause for fear and panic. Isolated and friendless, she has no interest in the outside world. And then one day, her mom unveils her latest purchase, a mermaid. And I'll show you guys what this one looks like too. Yeah, that's what the cover of that one looks like. I recommend this book. I don't know if I recommend this book actually. Like, I liked this book. It's not really what I normally read, but it was a good read. So it was like 200 pages, or 200 more pages. So I give it like a 5 out of 10. The second book that I'm going to talk about is Witchy Whiskers. And this one's actually, most of those, the ones that I mentioned are actually, I think all of them at this point are free on Kindle Unlimited. If you have Kindle Unlimited, is the Witchy Whiskers 9 Lives Magic series by Danielle Garrett. And this is a little lighthearted, a little 90s Disney theme. So it's kind of like a bit more lighthearted, but it reminds me of the 90s Disney. That's what I was going for when I wanted like that Halloween Town vibe. And it definitely gave me the Halloween Town vibe. I liked it. This is the cover of it. I'm going to show you guys what the cover looked like. That's what the cover looks like. Let me read the thing for you. It says, have you ever wished your cat could talk? If so, my story to be your cautionary tale. My life was going just fine by most standards. I ran a successful business in a tight-knit, magical community and lived just blocks away from a beautiful lake and series of hiking trails. Then Celine showed up. And Celine is the cat. Little spoiler. But yeah, I really liked this book. I'm actually on the second one right now. And if you guys watch my TBR list for August, you'll see that it is to finish that book and for that book to be read. The second book that I read, we're on the third one, is The 90-Day Life, How to Live More in 3 Months Than You Have in 3 Years. And this is by Jen Ferber, and I'm going to blow up the screen again, show y'all what it looks like. This is another book that was free on Kindle Unlimited, and I'll read for you and then I'll tell you what I think about it. It is, too many people think the formula for doing what they want is to wait for a golden opportunity to arrive somewhere in the lazy haze future, rather than take advantage of time right in front of them. Leaves them distracted, filling their lives with busy work and chatter. You know, you get the point. But this book was really good. I give this book a 7 out of 10. It is like a self-help book, so if you're not interested in reading those, you probably won't enjoy it. I thought it was really good. It was really motivating. I really liked it. I really like some of the tips they give. Some of the tips have helped me. So yeah, and then we're gonna move on to this one. This one was a small read, so in between reading, like, I don't know if you guys have this issue, but I have the problem where I get like where I can't get my mind into a book. Like, I've read the whole book in like 2 or 3 days, or 2 days, or 1 day, and my mind just doesn't want to read anymore. So I use these to fill in the gaps because I like to read every single day. I'm a nerd, and I like that Kindle shows me that I've read for the whole entire month, or how many days it counts down. So the next book, anyway, that I read was Marilyn Monroe, A Life from Beginning to End, and it's by Hourly History. And this is a book that is only like 55 pages. It's a very short read to get in between your slump. if you're like me. I'm gonna blow up the cover. This is what the cover looks like. It's also on Kindle Unlimited. If most of my books probably are gonna be on Kindle Unlimited, if not all this time, just because I just got the subscription and I want to penny pinch and get my most out of the money that I spend. Like, I want to read as many books as possible for the money that I spend, even though it was like $4.99 I paid this time for it. And I think this, like, yeah, so not that much, but still. Okay, another book that I read was actually a book of poetry, and it was by April Green, and it is Becoming a Wallflower. And I am Wildflower, not Wallflower. Sorry, guys. And this is just what the cover looks like. It is amazing. I love this book. I recommend it 10 out of 10 if you like poetry. And then the other book I've read, I read a few of hers actually, is Fiona Ferris. I'm waiting for Goodreads to load so I can show you guys what the picture looks like. One second, guys, and I'll be right back. Girl finally got it working. Kind of. It's loading really fast, slowly, but 100 Ways to Live a Luxurious Life on a Budget, and this Fiona Ferris, and these are really small books too, but let me tell you, I love them. They give you such, so there's this trend on TikTok now, is like romanticizing your life for what it is, like romanticizing your apartment that's non-aesthetic. I love doing that, and I love living life and being being grateful for life. And these books help that. She's got all kinds of cool books. I'm actually reading one of her another one she's about like other financial stuff. So this is the last book in my stuff that I read for July and finished the books. It is I Am More Than My Nightmares, and this is what it looks like. And it is a book of poetry. It mentions mental health in the Goodreads. I'll read you what it says in the thing. It says, I am more than my nightmares. More than my nightmares is my journey from being engulfed in fear to learning how to let my mind free when it is calling for a break. I have learned over the past years how to better handle the worry, the fear, and the lives in my mind. I am not perfect. I still worry. I'm still anxious, but I know I am more than my nightmares. So this is actually a really cool book, and I give it a 10 out of 10 too. And I'm actually reading another one of her books right now. So stay tuned to hear about that book in next month. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And remember to let me know what you guys want to watch next. Thank you.